May is National Lupus Awareness Month, and here at KIRO 7, we're doing our part to raise awareness. Joining me on the noon news is former Seahawks safety Jordan Babineau. You might recognize this guy. And Jordan Jeffrey, who was diagnosed with lupus, an autoimmune disease at age 19. Thank you so much for being here this afternoon. Jordan, we'll start with this Jordan.
Sure.
Tell me what your symptoms were. You're diagnosed very young.
Yeah, so for me, I think they think that I had probably had it since puberty and unknown. What happened is for college I moved over to the East Coast into North Carolina where it was a much warmer climate than here. And since it's so affected by heat and sun, at least for my symptoms, I started getting sicker and sicker. And that is kind of how it first started manifesting in a bigger way to where we could start. But I then still wasn't diagnosed for another 2 years because it is so hard to diagnose. For me, I had some kidney damage, some lung involvement, a lot of illness due to heat. I had a few surgeries from certain failing organs such as tonsils or appendix that can happen. They're kind of the garbage receptacle and they get really inflamed.
So much to go through. And Jordan, why are you involved in this?
My brother and I started lupus, creating awareness around lupus when we created our foundation in 2005. Growing up in Texas, we realized how much of a growing cases we've started to see in our own hometown and wanted to be an impact and be a bridge to help support, and finally realized we had people that we actually knew who had lupus once we started the support. And then now to be here in Seattle and still provide the same kind of awareness, teaming up with the Lupus Foundation of America. We're encouraging everyone to register for the Great Unknown Challenge.
Right, and that's for Saturday. And we'll have more on Facebook Live on that. But real quickly, Jordan, if you could, what do you hope comes from this and this awareness?
The awareness is huge to me for diagnosis because so many people live with it like I did for so many years, not knowing that this is what they have. And so for me, for someone to recognize that, hey, this is something that I maybe should pursue getting checked for. It's very important.
Thank you both for being here today on the News at Noon.
Thank you.
And I did a Facebook Live with my two guests there where you can find much more information about lupus and Saturday's big event in Kenmore. Head to KIRO 7's Facebook page.
A lot of cloud cover out.